What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins, West Ham Fan TV, back once again with another video. Now, I normally do the morning after the game before, but seeing as the A13 was shut last night, and I didn't get home till nearly 2 a.m., I was very late up this morning. I was uploading fan cams. I've done fan cams. I then had to drive home. Me and my family didn't get home for a long, long time, so I was fucked this morning, if I'm quite honest with you. So I couldn't get anything out this morning. I had a lot of appointments to go to a day, which I did. But I can't hide the fact that I was buzzing. And I thought I'd do a live show tonight. We normally do, obviously, Friday Night Pint Live, which will be tomorrow. And we're building up to the Aston Villa game. So I thought I'd do a live show tonight so I can interact with a few of you, just as an impromptu video, really. Nothing really planned, nothing planned to say, apart from the fact that I'm absolutely buzzing. It was a fabulous, fabulous night, and it tops off a really fantastic week for us. Maybe a little bit longer than a week. How long is it now? But the last three games, Europa League, Spurs at home in the league, and then obviously getting through that Carabao Cup. I was really worried about Man City. Haven't lost in the competition in 4 years, putting out a strong team. Pep Guardiola likes to sort of win that trophy. He takes it very seriously. You can see like their B team, as they had out last night, was I don't know. It could get in. It would be most people's first teams, wouldn't it? When you bring in £100 million players off the bench and Jack Grealish, it makes it very, very tough night. But to a man, everyone, and bear in mind we didn't have our two-star men, Antonio and Rice were left out of the squad completely. A lot of changes from the Tottenham game. A few kept their place. Souček, Ben Johnson, who I thought was excellent. I thought he was absolutely outstanding last night, and he's getting better. And I tell you what, Coufal, mentioning his name, he's got a little bit of a competition for a place now, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. Like, don't get me wrong. Quarterfinals. We've been in the semi-finals in the last 10 years when we was bad, and we got beat by Birmingham. So no way are we thinking that we've won the competition or anything like that. And there's a lot of tough teams left in it. Liverpool are still left in it. Chelsea are still left in it. Leicester, Arsenal, of course, amongst others. Will be tough games. But I'll be honest with you, with the way we're playing, anyone at home, I fancy us. And in a two-legged affair, we defend so well. We just defend so well. Even Diop and Dawson, massive big up to them. I'll take some of your comments in a minute. I can see some of the comments coming in. Massive games for them last night. But second choice centre backs, the pair of them. But you wouldn't have thought that last night. That's as good a centre back pairing as I've seen for a long, long time at West Ham. And they're not our first choices. Obviously, Zuma missing out, and it's just a great time to be a West Ham fan at the moment. And don't get me wrong, we've been through some dross over the last couple of years. And I know there's news come out today about a Czech billionaire possibly investing and buying a minority stake in the club and all that. But we'll address that tomorrow night at Friday Night Pint, because all the boys are going to want their say. This is just basically about the game last night. And the support last night was absolutely outstanding. 60,000 on a Wednesday night. And don't get me wrong, Manchester City played their part in that because they filled up their part of the stadium. So big props to them. A really good club, a really good fan base, and a very similar club to us, really, working class roots. They've sort of won the lottery in the last few years, and they're seeing a bit of success. Hopefully one day it'll come our way, but just enjoy the days. Just enjoy these days, ladies and gentlemen. If you're West Ham fans and you've been one for many years like us, Win was so good you made a morning after and an evening after. I didn't make a morning after. I was too tired. But yeah, just you know that these days they're few and far between as West Ham fans, and you know you got to enjoy them while they're here. And at the moment, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying traveling up and down the country. I always think we've got a chance. David Moyes, whatever he's done to this team, I was saying last night on post-match reaction that, you know, for the job he's done, from where he took us to where we are now in such a short space of time, what a job. What a job. What a man. What a manager and all that. And we was all laughing at him. Well, I was anyway. I don't know. I can't talk for everyone, but I was laughing at him when he came in and that's what I'll do. I'll win and all of that sort of thing. And I'll tell you, just enjoy these days. These are the best days at this new stadium. And a good purple patch in the recent history of the club. I'll take some of your comments in a minute. Thank you very much for the super chat. I can see that. But yeah, they're just good days. Like, you know, just grasp them. Amazing week, amazing season last season. And hopefully we can have another one if we can go far in this competition and you know, perhaps, fucking hell, if you can dream and dream about winning a trophy. What I would do now though, is I know that the likes of Sunderland and Brentford are still in the cup draw. I would be praying for someone like Liverpool or Chelsea, and I know that sounds, or Tottenham even, because I know that sounds a bit arrogant, but see, they're still in other competitions at the moment, and it's probably about the semi-final, final when they'll play a strong side. So if we can grab a Liverpool now, they might not play a full strength side. If we can grab a Tottenham, if we can grab a Chelsea, they may not play a full strength side, which would give us, I think, a better opportunity to go through. Then, you know, we've all been there against like the likes of Sunderland, although I would be very confident, but I hate banana skins like that as a West Ham fan. Let's take some of your comments on this evening after the game before. Quick one with a super chat from E20 Zone TV. We are massive. Congratulations on 60k subs. Much love. Much love to you, Matt. Really appreciate that. Brian Johnson says, neutral, happy to see West Ham United rising to the occasion. Dylan Bavis says, Irons. Anas Ahmed, when have we had 4 quality centre backs? I don't know, mate. I can't remember. I remember back in the days of Tel Ben Ahim. The London Stadium will never be like Upton Park, but the atmosphere yesterday felt like we was back at Upton Park. Cal Play says this has been an amazing week. Gaz Wad says, got to love how he proved us all wrong, Nick. Of course, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's proved us all wrong. There would have been some youngsters who weren't hammers yesterday who went to the game, but a lot would have fell in love. Moyes is a hero. Nathan Manning says, who would you sign? Would have reported 40 mil in January. Again, I'll address that Friday night pint tomorrow. Tonight, we're just looking back at the game before. And what's the story, Nicky, mate? West Ham United have the best support in the whole of the country. Absolutely, Frankie. But yeah, I'm buzzing. I'll leave it there, lads. It's only just a quick impromptu video. If you want a bit of longer form content, please don't hesitate to join us tomorrow. Welcome to all our new subscribers. We've just hit 60,000, which is absolutely magnificent. There's a thank you message on the site if you want to go back and watch that. So go back and watch that. We all have a little bit of a say. I want to go 100k now. I want to go big. You know, we've grown even more since we hit 60k. We're nearly at 60,500 now. So yeah, and then they announced that they're you know, 60k was such a milestone for me. We could have done 50k, but 60k was such a milestone for us because it's a visual representation of what is in the stadium. That's why 60k was so important to me. And then as soon as we hit 60k, they go and announce that they're raising it to 62,500. So only another 2,000 more to go, and then we'll hit that as well. And then I want to get to 100k because I want one of them little YouTube plaques, and yeah, I want a little office and things like that to put that all up in. But thank you very much, guys, for joining us. One thing left to say: come on, you Irons.